So back in the 60s or 70s somewhere, the state of Kansas made it statutory that all Kansas sheriffs would wear French blue uniforms. And that's what we've had since then. Before that, we had like tan and greenish color uniforms back in the, well, up until then in the 60s. But we moved to French blue. And when I started in 1998, we were still wearing that same color, and we still wear them up until today. But with the new change in technology and just as things have evolved, the color French blue is no longer utilized widely enough that they carry it anymore. So it's getting very difficult to source. Certainly it's harder to get high quality and some of the newer technology in that match this color. And so as part of updating the sheriff's office, we've always wanted to get into a more comfortable and a more safer uniform, but also something that is better for the deputies' bodies. We went with this style of vest to get the weight of the magazines and the radio off of our hips, and then also but it also maintains more of kind of the classic styling with the buttons and the lapels and all that stuff, because we didn't want to go with the kind of tactical, more kind of neo-military style of vests and stuff that some agencies have gone to. So we have a deep culture and rich history at this agency, and I wanted to try to at least maintain as much of it as we could. In Douglas County, for the most recent past, is that you saw that French blue, you knew it was a sheriff's office. And while I hate to move away from that tradition and that recognition, it just came to a point where we had to let a dying uniform color basically go into retirement. But we've also worked very hard to make sure that while this uniform kit is still a little bit traditional in its look, it still has some very distinct features that lets people know that we are still the sheriff's office, the same ones that were wearing that French blue as of a few days ago. But also, it's the deputies inside the uniform are still the same. We're just kind of coming up with a new look, and we'll have that same culture. So we developed some different things, and one of the captains came up with a very good idea of having a slogan for the agency: Semper Poro Unity, which means always forward together. And I think that represents what we're trying to do, what we have been doing, and what we will continue to do in the future, is doing what's best for our community and moving things forward, affecting positive changes as the very best we can.